Hola, Sabrina.
Hey, how are you
Hi.
doing?
I'm good.
Namaskar. Thank you.
So happy to see you.
Beautiful, beautiful soul of
Ah,
yours.
likewise, likewise. We,
Gracias, muchas
claro,
gracias.
un gusto, Sabrina.
Yo estaba
Infinito.
en Zoom, estaba intentando conectarme a Zoom. I was trying to join Zoom. Sorry, that's the live sessions. This
Yes,
the
we can probably make another Zoom session and I don't know about some topic, the healing topic or energy talking, and
mm-hmm,
then upload it to YouTube or Instagram in order
mm-hmm.
to share the information with others. But right now, yeah, it's cool that it's a live session because we can. It's I don't know more fluent and we can
Yeah, yeah,
chat with the
yeah. It's
persons.
natural. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, guys, if you have any questions about anything regarding the spiritual life, feel free to ask, to put on the chat. And otherwise, we will just talk about some topics that are important for us and that we think is important to share with the community, right? With the awakened souls. So I don't know. Probably you want to introduce yourself, Sabrina.
First of all, thank you, Nadine. Your name is beautiful as well. Thank you for inviting me to join this session today because I feel so proud because you are doing a great work and I feel like I'm doing something good as well. So this is awesome. It's like Pleiadian type of energy that we already have together, because you are a Pleiadian, I'm a Pleiadian, and I feel this energy connection. I'm First of all, I'm right now a human being, a starseed here. I'm doing my mission, and I can describe myself not in a 3D type of definition. I work here, I do this, I do that. I feel like I'm a yogi, and I'm here to serve others. My mission here as a star seed and as a yogi is to serve others. That's all. That's my mission. I can tell you in my 3D life, my most important job is to be a mom. I'm a two kids mom, and I'm very proud of that. And I do a lot of things, but my most important, purpose in life right now is I am a yogi and I'm in service to others. That's all. And if I can help, I'm using my social media like Instagram or YouTube as well with the same name, Aspirina con Sabrina. I'm using that and my writing because I'm an activist writer. I use that for the human rights and for helping others. That's all.
Oh, that's
That's
amazing.
all.
How you're. Um, I would like to know. Did you have like a spiritual awakening, or you're part of the group of people that has been always awakened, that never lost that channeling, that connection with the universe? How's your story?
Um, my story is like I was awakened, but I was not. I didn't know that energy, that type of thoughts that I had were from an awakened person. I mean, I've been always just drawn to veganism since I was a kid, and I was raised up in a Muslim family, and they mock about me because they said, you are becoming Hindu, you are just becoming Brahman. And I said, I'm just, I don't know why, but I felt like I had to, and I'm not just preaching now, everybody should be vegan, but you must go on that side if you want to go higher and consciousness. But I just step by step in my life, I have done a lot of decisions, and my great, huge awakening was since from now 2 years ago.
Okay.
My huge, I made like from we are now in the 5G technology. I have the the 50G, for example. I'm just joking, but I mean, I've made in 2 years. I've done like this, really, really
Wow.
high, and
Yes,
I
you
have
have
a
been
lot
like
of
that.
still a lot of things to learn. Okay, I'm in a medium level, but I mean my awakening has been in the last 2 years, the strong one.
Okay, that's amazing. I can see for what you're telling me that you have always kind of been on the path of the justice and working for human rights and
Mm-hmm.
writing as a reporter. So you have been already on the truth path, on the light working side.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like you were, I don't know, another thing, and then boom, like a awakening call. Okay, I ask you this because it's very interesting how it has happened to many people, like 2 or 3 years ago, like 4 years ago. For me, it was four
Absolutely.
years ago. But my thing and what I want to share, it's that when I had my awakening, it was strong. It was completely disturbing. It was on a very sweet way, very poetic. I mean, before there was a like a very strange, hurtful place where I
Mm-hmm.
was not happy with the thing I was doing. I was doing back then architecture. I was living in Paris, and I mean, at first it was huge because I came from Mexico to Paris, so it was a totally different context of life.
Mm-hmm.
And I was discovering, and now I understand the experience. But then I was like, no, I don't feel this is for me. This is, I don't know, I feel very different. And that's
Mm-hmm.
something very particular of the start seeds, of the indigos, that
Mm-hmm.
you don't feel that you belong to any group because you are super emotional. Your emotions are
Mm-hmm.
like a sponge. You can feel everything. So,
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
and some of the artists, boys and girls, are also, well, it has been said that there are also start seeds, and they can feel everything, so they prefer to be a part of the
Mm-hmm.
society in order to keep their light energy.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of felt like that, but my ego was covering that. Everything that I learned from my family, my context of life, the society, the things, the information they put on your mind. You have to reach this, you have to earn a degree, you have to be
Mm-hmm.
successful, you have to be beautiful, you have to be perfect. Everything was
Mm-hmm.
like covering
Mm-hmm.
the the real energy. So I wasn't able to see it. And then life got me at some point where I let myself be vulnerable and saying, like, I drop it. I know I can feel it in my heart that I am a light worker and now I want to do everything. So then it goes straight, like, whoa,
Mm-hmm.
therapies, and like, you have that thing
Mm-hmm.
you always knew about yourself. And then it's like, of course I want to share. And this is beautiful because this is when our energies of light workers match,
Mm-hmm.
and in order to keep creating and keep building a community of light workers worldwide. And this is amazing thanks to the
Mm-hmm.
technology and thanks to, of course, the hard works.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm very grateful to meet you and follow.
I came to the earth to make the people not to see with glasses. This is
So
my,
beautiful.
but I realized it 2 years ago. But I came here to make the people see with their real side, with the real eye. I came here to open the people's eyes. That's all,
Oh,
and
that's
this is my
beautiful.
mission.
It says, I remember a meme saying, we have two eyes to look and one to see.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
So beautiful.
And there's another quote because a lot of people like a lot to talk, blah blah blah, but we have two ears to listen and one mouth to speak. You have to listen double before speaking. And it's amazing. It's amazing. I can feel
Totally.
the energy. It's like,
Yes. Do you have bumps?
yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
amazing. I have been having like so many. And so grateful. And well, we were saying that probably a topic that we would like to have, because we can talk about a million things about the
Mm-hmm.
spirituality.
Mm-hmm.
And of course there is the like the dark things that as a spiritual awakened person, that we
Mm-hmm.
know that we follow the information, But this is not the case what we are going to do right now, because right
Mm-hmm.
now what is important is to keep the vibe high, the vibration
Absolutely.
of each one of us, spread that. And it's hard to understand sometimes, like, why spiritual people are always like, oh yeah, la la la, doing beautiful things. And it's not like we live on a unicorn's world. We
Mm-hmm.
perfectly know what is going on. We know the lies they tell you on the TV, and we
Mm-hmm.
know the truth behind the dark and hurt, and we
Mm-hmm.
know what's going on. But we prefer to keep that on private and to do our light work, because I believe that the light work, the healing work, it's what permits to each human being to be
Mm-hmm.
awake in order for them to make their own opinion about what's going on the media.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is my belief. It's very disrespectful to try to spread your truth, your comprehension, and say like, yes, this is the truth, because each one of us has his own truth,
Mm-hmm.
according, of course, also as well to your vibrational state.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe what is the most beautiful thing to share as a spiritual person, it's to share the message that the only thing that matters is for you, single human being, you take care of yourself, of your own healing, of your own happiness.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can spread that happiness, that high vibration thing, you're doing great.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What do you think about this?
No, no, you were totally right. We are frequencies. Everything that we see here in our reality is a frequency, and it can be a low frequency, it can be a high one. And depending on the frequency of each person, that person can respond to the reality in one manner or the other. So, first, to make a change, as Michael Jackson said, if you want to make if you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. The first step to change the world is to change yourself in a better way. I mean, you have to. I made my homework. I made a script here. Some lines. I just want to say that to change in a better way, you have to change your body, you have to change your mind, and then you will start to change your reality. Because when you change your body, you feel strong, you feel healthy, you feel. Then your mind is going to be in a stable way, is stabilizing way, and after that, you can manifest the higher realm that you are focusing on, and that's gonna be that manifestation is gonna be, the high frequency that you have been assimilating. I mean, nowadays people are very stressed, people are scared, and this is a low frequency. Okay, what we have to do, what we have to recommend to the people is to avoid all this type of energy they are feeding off. For example, in the body we have five senses. You have to be aware a lot of what you see, what you eat, what you breathe, what you smell, and what you listen. Okay, so for example, in the 75% of your daily basis, you are only just eating or consuming on the TV or media, just a lot of distress and a lot of panic and fear. You're gonna be that. But if you decide, no, okay, I am a temple, I'm gonna give respect to this temple, and I'm gonna just avoid all the negative energies. So with that, you will start to feel better and better in a higher way, in a higher frequency, and after that, you just gonna connect to high things, and you're gonna manifest better things. I mean, for example, you're gonna create your reality, because the people think that the reality, of course, we are in a human consciousness, we are in a group, in a collective, but you can change your reality. And if you don't like what you see, you are the creator of that reality. You can change that. but you have to do.
You're on a mental level and also heart level of saying bye bye, thank you for being there, because you construct the person that I am now, but now I know that I'm much more, and I'm starting to be connected to something that it's constructing me also on another level. So now ego, character, I let you go, and I'm just gonna keep what I believe that it's good for me. So then it's a little start. And I believe healing, it's a powerful tool. Whatever type of healing you want to do, whereas it's yoga, wherever it's meditation, breath work, seeing a psychologist, like a very regular, seeing a holistic therapist. And you can do that work as well on yourself. Like you can be your own guru, your own coach. That's something I really would like also to share with the people, that gurus, I don't know, there's so much to say about. They can be guides, human guides.
They can be guides, yeah. But you have to be your own guru always. You are your own master.
Because God, you're your own God. You have that God energy. Our essence, our deep essence is that. So you can be inspired from, I don't know, his name, Sadhguru. I really like a lot of things that he said, but I don't consider him as a Jesus Christ. I love what he says, because he knows how to talk to our people, our dimension people, our age people. He knows the words, and he's very captivating. So I really like him, but I don't see him as a god, because there's
they are not
only
gods. No, the thing is, guru means the one that takes you from gu to ru. Gu is the darkness. Ru is the light. Guru is the one that makes you pling, that that key that opens, and you said, okay, oh, this is the path. He's a guide. He's only just, but he's not a god, because all of we are cells of God. So he's the one who opens the connection with yourself to God. And I'm always telling, you are your own guru. As I'm starting my career as a coach, spiritual coach, and cultural coach, because I'm a mixed kid, and I'm always telling to everyone, you are your own guru. Nobody, you are your own healer. There are no healers. I don't believe in I can send healing to someone. I can try to heal with Reiki and all this stuff, but everyone is his own healer. He's his own guru. He's his own master. So you have all the keys inside. You just have to unlock them. You have the powers. And the people don't know how much powerful they are, because they are angelic beings. All of us, we are angelic beings.
That's so beautiful. What could you recommend for the people that are just starting to awaken, that are just starting to feel that they are okay of not belonging somewhere, or saying like, I can perceive weird things, like I'm starting to feel energy. The other day I saw like a very powerful light while I was sleeping, or like the people that have been asleep, and right now these days, like this COVID time, are being like, whoa, there's something else there. So, and they're starting to heal and entering all this information. What would you recommend to them in order to grow this awakening?
I would recommend them, first of all, to be still, to be in peace, to not connect to the fear and the low frequencies, anger, fear, and what's going to happen and all that stuff. I will recommend just meditation. Meditation is not about, I'm not preaching any religion. I'm a yogi. Yogi means yoga. The word yoga means connection to everything. Because when you are a yogi, there's no difference between this room, between you and me. Everything is me, because we are. There's no difference. So it's not a preaching, a religious type of preaching. It's just to be connected with everything. So I would recommend to that people, And I try to do it because I'm just doing little pills of light working in my videos, because I cannot, tell all the information like, this is it and take it. Just stand still and sit down still, sorry, and just close your eyes, breathe, and try to connect with yourself. And it could be just 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, and it's gonna increase in time. And do it regularly, just like every day if you can. It should be better, but just connect with yourself, because you are the only one who's gonna know who is the what is the right path. I mean, nobody can teach you. Somebody can guide you as you can do this. You can. I only would say just eat well, sleep well. It's easy, right?
Yes.
Get the knowledge for yourself. Read a lot. Avoid media. This is very, very important. And just do whatever you feel like you have to do it. For example, if you want to listen to the Beatles music, listen to them. But do whatever you like, whatever you makes you feel better, But in order to ascend, to connect with the source, it's just to stand, to lay down still, especially with the sunlight, and be in silence, and let's see what happens, because the magic happens there with the light, with the sunlight.
Totally. Oh, yes. I can feel. And that's something interesting about the sun, that the other day I got some pretty heavy news, and I was like, I need to connect with nature. So I went out to the garden, and I was like, I need to feel the earth. I need to send to the earth my pain, because I'm not able to hold this on my human body. It's like it's too much. So I sent this energy. And being under the sun, under the warmth of the sun, I could energetically feel that he was holding me, that he was like, don't worry, I'm here to warm you. I love you. And I was like, oh my God, thank you, the sun.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's
It's
amazing.
amazing.
And it's funny how, well, I don't want to talk a lot about this, but it's just to make it conscious that a lot of people are saying, yeah, be careful of the sun. The sun gives you cancer. And it's like, dudes, no, it's the
What has the
opposite.
cancer? Yeah, what has the cancer is the products that you put on your skin to avoid cancer due to the sun. It has a lot of titanium, a lot of metals. That ingredients cause cancer. The light itself is amazing, because they don't want you to awake. You can awake by the light codes. I don't want to scare people, but I see the light codes. I can read them sometimes with closed
Wow.
eyes. I see, like, the
Yeah.
matrix type of numbers, but I see them in light codes. I see that type of.
I know
It's
how the
amazing.
yeah, yeah, that's super powerful. That's another level of the awakening. Like you're seeing the the codes, the what we are made of. And when do you see this? Like when you're under the sun with your eyes closed before sleeping, or while
No,
sleeping?
no, no, no. When I meditate here. I'm gonna show you. Everything is, drawn by my kids.
Oh, so
I'm in the
beautiful.
living room, and this
Oh.
is. I don't. You are so lucky because you have a garden. I'm not. I'm living in a flat, and this is what I see outside. And they. I don't know if you can see there are a lot of
Oh.
drawings of my kids,
Oh,
and
that's so sweet.
I sit here on the floor, and at 11 a.m. in the morning, I have a lot of light sun at that time, and I just have a lot of amount of sunlight in my forehead, and I can tell you what I see. It's like a training, you have to do a lot of training day by day, and after 2 years and a half, I will tell you, I've been, I had a lot of premonition dreams. I'm very visual. Okay, this is my gift. Okay, so for me, it's being easier to see in the meditation, and I see a lot of things in meditation. but I can see with closed eyes as I can see with open eyes. I see perfectly with my eyes closed, you know.
Wow, amazing, beautiful, beautiful. Because when you had like your big awakening, it was 2 years ago. So when you had this, like directly, you went to the meditation, blah 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 blah, straight to it.
No, I had a friend. His name is, he has an Instagram, Olympus Prince of Twilight. His name is Eddie. He's a Reiki master, and we just connected and we met and we sometimes chill a bit and talk about God because I needed to talk about God, you know. And sometimes you do not find people to talk. You know, you feel very lonely because people think that you are nuts, you are crazy. And I talked to him and he told me, okay, Sabrina, if you have a lot of dreams and you see a lot, you should meditate. He told me just that. And I sit down one day and I sat down and I just started to meditate. I just started praying a lot, and after that I heard a voice. Then I start seeing, and that's when it started for me.
You heard
And
a
I
voice?
a
What
voice.
did, yeah, what did they tell you?
What it told me,
Yeah.
it was Ananda, my master, and he told me, I know your prayers are good, but listen, shut up and listen. And then he started to tell me the message. But
Wow.
I would say, first of all, if you have to meditate, you have to protect yourself from bad entities, because bad entities, they can connect with you. They can, they are shapeshifters. They can present yourself in front of you like they are nice entities, and they are not. And you have to learn how to protect yourself
Okay,
always.
how's that? How can I protect myself? I don't know about.
Um, I made a video about that, but you can just sit down. I do it every day, every morning. It's easy. You don't have to repeat mantras, because I do mantras because mantras are very ancient type of poems that have that they have a lot of strength against the bad entities. But if you do not know any mantra, the thing is, I just lay down and I protect myself with a white sphere of white light, and I don't, how you say, I don't allow any dark energy to come in if it's not in the name of God, love, peace, and the light.
Wow.
Okay, so you protect yourself with that white bubble, and that's gonna be like, and even with that, sometimes, because sometimes some dark entities try to connect with me, and I said no, and I just invoked Archangel Michael, and he came with a strong light, and he do, and everything just
Wow.
faded. So
Wow.
yeah.
That's huge, powerful. Wow. Amazing. So glad and honored to be in contact with you. You're such a
No.
guide. Yes.
No, anyone, you can do it. Any one of you can do it, and this is not anything special. Thank you.
But yeah, I understand that, and that's very sweet of you and so humble of as well, because we all have that power, inner power, that possibility. But yeah, there is something to honor it as well, because you have been able to do the work that it's required to be done in order to be connected. And I know there are a lot of people that are connected and seeing light codes and the language, God's language, and they're able also to speak, to have that channel open of speaking different cosmic languages. And those are people that have been working on themselves and doing meditation and eating well and doing all the work that has been that has to be done in order to have that type of vibration. So I think, yes, it's something very powerful and beautiful, and something to be honored by. I don't know how to say, but wow, you have done
But I'm
something
gonna
nice.
ask you something. I'm gonna ask you something. Okay, my let's say, because I hate labels. Okay, but let's say I have a light worker card.
Mhm.
With 2 years and a half of experience. Do you think that there are levels of light working? I mean, a light worker that has been awakened 2 years ago is less than a light worker that has been awakened 10 years ago,
No,
for example? No,
no,
great. I
no.
think the same. Because
Yes,
sometimes people like to put like levels, and I say, your ego, honey, is not dead, right?
yeah, totally, totally agree with you. And I'm gonna tell you my point of view, why I'm saying this, why I'm having this opinion, because
Mm-hmm.
someone can say, I'm very spiritual, I'm a saint, I can dress all in white, I can have whatever you want, I can have a lot of jewelry made of stones, like have
Mm-hmm.
this character. But as a human being, I'm a I'm a shit, I'm very bad. I treat people like, like this very funny thing, like the yoga girl, all beautiful and all looking like, glowing and everything.
Uh-huh.
After yoga class, going to have her breakfast and treating people
Yeah.
horrible. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
dude, that's no, 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 no.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because in this path, I've come to meet some spiritual coaches and spiritual people that are really bad as human beings.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying, like, hey, dude, before pretending to be a light worker, work on your human side before.
Mm-hmm.
How do you help people on a very regular and common way? Like, yes, you want to help, you want to give therapy, you want to heal the world. But when there's a situation that someone needs help, that needs a direction, then that needs a lift of the supermarket, whatever, are you a human being for being there for others, not as a spiritual being,
Yeah.
but just as a human? So
Mm-hmm.
I believe of that, and I believe there are a lot of people that are not awakened, that they think we are crazy and that we invent things that are not connected.
Mm-hmm.
But they're really good human beings, and they're
Mm-hmm.
working on ONGs that are helping communities, people left. And those, I believe, are people that are vibrating very high. And
Mm-hmm.
even if they're not connected, they're there. They're putting in their
Mm-hmm.
action the good they are. And for me, those are light workers, even if
Yeah,
they're not awakened.
absolutely. Absolutely. They are doing the God work as well. The
Mm-hmm.
good and the God work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
beautiful.
amazing. It's amazing. There's a lot of in the that's why I used to, because sometimes they invite me to join super groups of light workers and all this stuff, and I say no, I prefer to sit at the bottom of the class and watch. And I'm gonna send my healing from the distance, and that's all, because I um it's like Socrates. My quote always is, I know that I know nothing. We have the more you know, the more you know that you know nothing. We have all this life too, and I'm thankful to be awakened at this age. But I wish to be awakened when I was, I don't know, like some gurus with 8, 9 years. The life would have been like different for me. But everything is perfect as it is. Even if we do something wrong, it's perfect because we have to learn about that. And everything is a teaching. And don't think I'm always peaceful like this because I am not,
Of course not.
you
We are
know.
humans.
Yeah,
Something
but
that I was saying yesterday is very funny. It's with my family. I'm the eldest. I have two brothers and one sister.
I'm right.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny. Before my,
We
I
are
was
four.
living.
We are four. I'm the elder
Ah,
one. I'm the elder one,
ah.
and we are four.
So funny connections,
Yeah,
same path.
yeah.
And before, I remember as a teenager, I used to be very angry all the time. Everything was like, oh no, no, I don't like. I wasn't like woo as I am now as well. Funny. And then my mom told me like, hey, what's going on, Nadine? You shouldn't be this angry all the time. You're a kid. And I was like,
It was a
oh,
protection.
it was a protection. And then I started to be more chill about life. And then
Hmm.
I had this awakening, so I became like more about the yogi, about spreading like, hey guys, let's share the good vibes, and always
Hmm.
singing and peaceful and meditating and doing breath work and doing all this stuff. And once my brother told me like, hey, I got angry about something, you know, I was like, hey, no, I don't think that's the way or something. And it was like, whoa, chill. You're a yogi. You shouldn't
Yeah, yeah,
be
yeah. I know.
angry. And I'm like, hey, no,
What?
no, no, what? I'm gonna stop you
Excuse
right
me.
there. Yes. And I was like, it's not because I'm a yogi that I'm all the time super zen and I never
Yeah,
get
no, no,
angry.
no, no, no.
We are humans.
Yeah, we are
And
humans.
I believe one of the greatest things of being um, working on yourself and being like a yogi, it's setting limits. You have to
Hmm.
set limits because that's respecting yourself,
Hmm.
respecting your character, and also the energy.
Hmm.
Sometimes we let people because we believe are good or maybe we're something, and we
Hmm.
let some kind of
I'm
how
still
to say.
learning that. I'm still learning. I'm always saying yes, yes. You can help me. Can you help me? Yes, yes. And I'm just investing my time. And it's like, okay, I have to start to say no. To say no doesn't mean to slap in the face of someone. It's just no. I need my space. I need my time for me, for my family, for And but yes, it's nice to have your own limits because sometimes people now the COVID-19, the good thing that's um, happening right now is that a lot of people that thought that we were crazy they are just texting us or calling us saying, hey, what can I do?
A list of everything, you know. I believe there
Hmm.
are like
And I said, oh, alabado sea el Señor, hallelujah.
and one sister.
I'm right.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny. Before my,
We
I
are
was
four.
living.
We are four. I'm the elder
Ah,
one. I'm the elder one,
ah.
and we are four.
So funny connections,
Yeah,
same path.
yeah.
And before, I remember as a teenager, I used to be very angry all the time. Everything was like, oh no, no, I don't like. I wasn't like woo as I am now as well. Funny. And then my mom told me like, hey, what's going on, Nadine? You shouldn't be this angry all the time. You're a kid. And I was like,
It was a
oh,
protection.
it was a protection. And then I started to be more chill about life. And then
Hmm.
I had this awakening, so I became like more about the yogi, about spreading like, hey guys, let's share the good vibes, and always
Hmm.
singing and peaceful and meditating and doing breath work and doing all this stuff. And once my brother told me like, hey, I got angry about something, you know, I was like, hey, no, I don't think that's the way or something. And it was like, whoa, chill. You're a yogi. You shouldn't
Yeah, yeah,
be
yeah, I know.
angry. And I'm like, hey, no,
What?
no, no, what? I'm gonna stop you
Excuse
right
me.
there. Yes. And I was like, it's not because I'm a yogi that I'm all the time super zen and I never
Yeah,
get
no, no,
angry.
no, no, no.
We are humans.
Yeah, we are
And
humans.
I believe one of the greatest things of being um, working on yourself and being like a yogi, it's setting limits. You have to
Hmm.
set limits because that's respecting yourself,
Hmm.
respecting your character, and also the energy.
Hmm.
Sometimes we let people because we believe are good or maybe we're something, and we
Hmm.
let some kind of
I'm
how
still
to say.
learning that. I'm still learning. I'm always saying yes, yes. You can help me. Can you help me? Yes, yes. And I'm just investing my time. And it's like, okay, I have to start to say no. To say no
Mhm.
doesn't mean to slap in the face of someone. It's just no. I need my space. I need my time for me, for my family, for And but yes, it's nice to have your own limits, because sometimes people, now that the COVID-19, the good thing that's um, happening right now is that a lot of people that thought that we were crazy, they are just texting us or calling us saying, hey, what can I do? Hey, I have started yoga. And I said, oh, alabado sea el Señor, hallelujah. It's like, yeah, no, I'm not crazy, right? No, no, it's great. It's great.
Yeah, and it's
Um,
beautiful because we have, and this is something beautiful about compassion. When I began the journey, I was like, what is all this about compassion and infinite love, unconditional love? Was
mhm,
like, why all the yogis, masters, and guides are saying about unconditional love? And it's about the fact of saying, like, I have been there. I have been also on the part where I was discovering myself with a lot of questioning about being judgmental, and someone with a lot
mhm,
of compassion took me into their arms. It can be a yoga teacher or a friend, and had the patience of teaching me the things that have made me come where I am now. So I believe somehow that it's now our turn as light
mhm.
workers to take others by the hand with a lot of love.
Absolutely. It's a time for me. I'm not making a difference, because I'm not that type of people that make, like, I'm a mom and I'm always talking about my kids. No, it's the first time in the Instagram. If you see my Instagram, I do not post anything about my kids, because I'm very, very protective. But I want to say that for me, motherhood has been a teaching, because it's the greatest form of yoga. I mean, because it's unconditional love. Whatever they do is like, okay, I love you. No, don't worry. It's like a teaching, because and now what I feel, because my yogi type of energy, that's why I'm wearing, sorry, I'm very sporty today, but it's sporty chic, but I'm wearing pink color, because I felt it's my energy is pink and white, because I'm a mom type of energy. And what I want to do as a light worker is to hug people, to give love as a mom. You know what because that an awakened people are like lost childs, and they need some protection. And this is our rule right now, to
Wow.
hug them, to give, no, I'm here. um, I'm here to take your sorrow, your pain, and everything is going to be okay. And that type of, this is my point of
Wow.
view.
That's very powerful. That's
Hmm.
a very particular important point of the awakened, because we need like a specialist of everything. I believe there
Hmm.
are like light workers that are coming to heal the divine masculine and
And the feminine.
feminine,
Hmm.
yes, power that have been hurt on the past by lovers or the energy of your ancestors,
Hmm.
that there's a lot of
Hmm.
horrible things, and so you come in the branch to heal that. And what you're saying, it's very innovative. I don't know if that's a word in English, but
Yeah, innovative.
yeah, it's brand new, because it's interesting. You come as a mom light worker in order to heal and maybe to teach other moms how to behave on a level of consciousness with their kids. And there is so much work to be done on that path, because we come as, of course, like human beings. We have our
Hmm.
hurts, we work out, we marry, we have children, but sometimes we still have our wounds that are not healed and that we project on our kids. So maybe it's very interesting that you, as a
Hmm.
light worker, you teach moms how to love and educate
Hmm.
their children on a conscious way.
Hmm. No, and at the same time, I made a video also in my Instagram, and because sometimes there's a misconception about love and sexuality. That's why I said in a video, I said everything when every time when I'm sending my love is a mom type of love. Okay, I can give love to a kid or to a other human being, but it's like your mother will give you. I mean, if I'm hugging someone with in a virtual, example, or in a real example, I'm hugging in a mom type of energy. So that's why I put it myself. I was given this name um, during initiation. One of my gurus is Babaji. I don't know if you know about Babaji. Babaji gave me this name, Gorima. Gorima means the white mother, but not white because of the skin. White, the aura is white.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
and he gave me this name, Gorima. Ma means mother. So every time when I approach to someone and I say, okay, it's a, and I wanted to make clear that I'm just type of, not the mom of humanity, but I'm here to help other light workers, even they are moms or not, but in a mom type of love,
Love. Yes.
that's why I put it. I changed my name in the Instagram. It's Gorima, and this is
Yeah, I
my
saw.
name. My guru name is Gorima.
Oh.
Guru is just like a guide. I'm not a teacher of anything. I'm just a guide to say, okay, I'm here. And it's funny because before my awakening, I knew that I was ending up my life hugging people and, giving them a lot of love. But I didn't know why I knew that. I knew that I was going to be an old woman hugging a lot of people, like um,
Oh,
there's
that's
a Ma
beautiful.
in India that hugs people as well. But I felt that because my chakra, my biggest chakra is here in the
The
heart.
heart. Wow. Powerful. I saw Amma 2 years ago.
Amma,
Her,
yeah, Amma, yeah,
yeah, yeah.
like her.
Yes, beautiful. Yeah, you have like this mom, because the mom love, as you said, it's unconditional. So
Unconditional, absolutely.
you have the unconditional hugging love of transmitting your knowledge, your path, your love, your everything you can share in order to heal. And that's
Mm-hmm.
powerful. That's beautiful because um, if you're helping other moms, you're directly helping their children. The
Yeah,
energy
the next generation,
transmit.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Aha. And this
Mm-hmm.
is when we are healing the world. Like,
Absolutely,
oh,
absolutely. And sometimes when you have a bad day, like you just need a hug. You don't need anything else. Someone gives you a nice hug, everything is gone. It's like, okay, this is the connection with God. This is the
reset.
connection.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
totally. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh my God, I'm so grateful. I knew it. I knew it. And I told you, I feel this session is going to be like awesome,
I felt
sparkling,
that too.
beautiful.
I felt that, yeah. Because you have like a Pleiadian type, I told you, a Pleiadian type of energy, but like whoa, whoa, like lightning. You have like a super powerful and like sun type of energy. It's very, very, very cool. Yeah.
The sun type?
Sun
Oh,
type, like
oh,
when golden type of energy is very nice.
oh, wow.
Hmm.
Thank you so much. Beautiful.
No,
Thank you.
you're
It was
welcome.
it was adorable. So I will leave this live session on the live for 24 hours. So
Okay.
anyone who would like to join, and then I will pass it to you if you want
Okay.
to put it on your YouTube. I will put it on my YouTube.
Yeah,
I will
put
be
it.
sure, and I will follow your YouTube channel. So so
Thank you.
go.
It's the same. It's the same content as the Aspirina con Sabrina in Instagram, but
Oh.
sometimes people do not have Instagram, and I
Mhm.
said, okay, I'm gonna put the YouTube channel, and in the future, maybe we will meet. Of course, I know we will meet in the future.
Oh.
It's not gonna be so far,
Oh.
and
It's
I
beautiful.
hope my purpose is to make an ashram. I want to make an ashram, just a place for meditation. I'm not gonna teach you have to put your leg here, or it's like sit and connect with God by yourself And if you need a hug, I'm here. So
Oh.
this will be my assurance.
Lovely.
You know?
So lovely. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sabrina.
No, thank you so much.
And I was thinking, I was born the day of Sabina Day. Yes.
Sabine, 27th of October?
29th of August, almost.
No, here in Spain, Sabine is the 27th of
Of
October. That's
October.
why.
Ah, yeah, okay. Yeah,
And there, 29th of August.
yes,
I
it's
was born
Saint
on the
Sabine.
21st of August.
Cute.
Qué guay, qué guay.
Sí, 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 qué lindo. Oye, pues un gusto enorme. Bueno, podemos hablar ya al
Un
final.
gusto de verdad. Te quiero mucho. I love you so
Yo
much.
también, linda. También.
Appreciate.
Thank you so much. Te mando muchos besos y mucha luz. Gracias
Ok.
por todo.
Y si necesitas ayuda, quizá tu Terminator, la hermana mayor. ¿Ok?
Gracias, linda. Besitos.
Un besito. Nos vemos.